upstairs right now.
All right. Ike?
No, Kid and Lou can take it. There's a government package at the Redford station. You'll have to spend the night there. Go on. Louise, this may come in handy.
What is it?
Surprise.
You know, me and Ike were up next.
I know. Kid asked me personally for this ride.
Was taking Lou his idea or yours?
His.
I knew he'd figure it out.
Well, Mr. Cody, haven't seen you around these parts for a while.
How's the most famous rider in the West doing?
It was him, you know.
Who?
Hezekiah Horn.
I heard of him. Among our people, he's considered a great man.
A lot of people consider him to be a great man. The problem is, right now, he ain't one of them.
What are you doing?
Just looking for something that might make him change his mind.
Mr. Cody?
I'm sorry if I disturbed you.
Disturbed me? What we saw out there today disturbs me. You're just a visitor, Mr. Cody.
I was hoping I could be more than that. I was hoping that I could be your friend.
Afraid it's a little late for that. Another book?
First one you ever wrote.
Would it have been the last?
I always got a special feeling when I read that book.
Forget it, son. The words, how I felt when I wrote this. Dead. Leave it alone.
What'd you do that for?
Because it's over.
What is over?
Everything. West. Nothing left but a lot of debts nobody's willing to pay.
You're wrong. The West is just getting stronger. Cities are growing. Progress is
Progress. Let me tell you about progress, boy. When the telegraph gets here, you and a lot of other folks are going to be out of work. Not progress. You see what we've done to the Indian, the Mexican? Hell, we're on the verge of a civil war because of what we did to the African. California, they're doing the same to the Chinese. Is that progress? This rifle can kill people faster than any other. You call that progress? Come on, boy, can't you see where it's leading?
No, I guess not.
Ashes. My book. This rifle. My body. Ashes.
If that's the way you feel about everything, if that's the way you feel about that rifle, then why'd you try so damn hard to win it?
Keep it out of the wrong hands.
For how long? Every store in the territory is going to sell that rifle before the year's out.
That's tomorrow, Mr. Cody. I'm worried about today.
Come on! Shoot me! That's what this is all about!
Come on!
Going awful slow there, kid.
Just admiring the view.
Something on your hat?
When did Webster and his men get so generous?
I'm getting shot. That'll make most any man charitable.
Most any man, maybe, but Webster, I gotta doubt it.
Wonder if I could have a word with you. What's Hezekiah Horn doing in Sweetwater?
Passing through, as far as I know.
You a friend of his or what?
I don't see what business that is of yours. After all, he's not an Indian.
He's more an Indian than you or me.
You got a problem with that?
You bet I do.
Then I suggest you take it up with him.
Surprise.
Mr. Horn! Mr. Horn! You're leaving.
No reason to stay.
Well, yes, there is.
Why? So you can hang around mooning about how you read all my books, treating me like some kind of a hero?
You are a hero!
I'm not! I'm just a man like anybody else. And your thinking otherwise is just a bit more weight than I'm willing to carry. Hell, I can't even handle the responsibilities I already got.
Why don't you let me try to help you?
It's too late.
Cody?
What are you doing here, Teaspoon?
Doc and I was wondering if you'd give us a hand, Mr. Horn.
Doing what?
We're heading out to the Kiowa village. We need somebody who can speak the language.
Where's Buck?
Buck's on a run. Word has it, villagers are real sick.
What do you mean, sick?
Don't look good.
That's not gonna do any good. The medicine's not gonna work. Do you understand? Tell her the poultice won't do any good.
She wants to know what's wrong with the child.
Smallpox. I think these blankets may be contaminated.
Like them ones they sent to tribes on the Missouri?
Teaspoon, can you track down the source of this shipment?
Yeah, I know where they came from. Webster.
How do you know that?
Because I saw a few of his men unloading them back in town and giving them off to Braves.
It ain't the boy's fault.
Look, how it started doesn't matter now. What we got to do is stop it from spreading. I mean, we've got to set up a quarantine until we can get a serum from St. Joe.
We gotta burn the village.
I'll get to work.
Perfect. We tell the Indian we want to put him on a reservation so we can help him. What we're really doing is getting them together so it's easier to kill them. Like shooting fish in a barrel. All right, son. Said you wanted to learn from me. Learn from this. This is the kind of evil that comes with progress.
I'm afraid he's right, son.
What kind of a monster passes his evil on to children? Here, burn this with everything else. My blanket, John. You're safe.
I don't have anything to say to you.
What you did today speaks loud enough. I went to the Indian village.
It's time you saw the way the world works, old man.
Is that what the government pays you for? To destroy the Indian nation?
No. No, they pay me for planting the seeds of a new nation. How I do it's up to me.
Ah, yes. Progress.
That's right. And those that stand in the way of progress just have to be plowed under. You gave your words to the world. But somehow, you always ran out of them around me, didn't you?
Oh, no. Are you telling me that you've done all this just to punish me?
Do you really think you're that important?
Thank you. You've given me the strength to do something that I should have done a long time ago.
Don't make me responsible for your actions.
I'm not. I'm holding myself responsible for your actions. Forgive me, John. Let's pray. Forgive me.
You okay, Lou?
I don't know.
A couple hours ago, most important thing on my mind was getting on with what we'd been putting off for so long.
Me too.
Seems like ending all that waiting was more important to us than the reason we wanted to end it.
You think we made a mistake?
No. Don't see as we could have done anything else anyway. Things are gonna be different between us now.
Maybe better. I love you, kid.
I love you too, Lou.
And that's $3 for the room, right?
You can pay when you check out.
I'll pay now. Much obliged.
New suit, sir?
Wait, not, son. This suit is probably older than you are.
Anybody know what happened?
No, but I make pretty good guess.
What are you saying?
Indians. Same ones that been shooting at us all along.
I wouldn't be so sure.
I'm sorry about your friend leaving town and all, Cody.
What do you care? You don't even know his name.
Yes, I do. Hezekiah Horn. I even picked up one of his books. He's quite a fella.
Maybe you could read one of his books out loud to us, Cody.
Well, I don't think so. He was so bent on taking it all back, somehow it just doesn't seem right.
It's a shame.
His life always seemed so free to me. You know, traveling the land and seeing things that most men don't. I just can't figure how it made him so unhappy.
Maybe he just saw too much.
There's been a shooting in town. Webster's dead. Teaspoon thinks it might have something to do with Hezekiah.
Jimmy, gotta go alone. Where's Hezekiah?
What's it say, son?
Cody, I told you I was through riding. But this needs to be said. I talked about progress bringing men who acted like there was no tomorrow. Men who just kept moving forward without ever attending to what they left behind.
I realized that killing myself is not the answer. But I couldn't live with it anymore. I couldn't die without settling my own account. John Webster was a child of circumstance who had the misfortune of being born to the wrong people at the wrong time. His pain and suffering became the scourge and horror of the Indian nation and my personal responsibility. I took his life because I didn't know what else to do. John Webster was not only my responsibility and my demon, he was also my son.